Hello everybody and welcome to another video. In today's video we will be looking at the 2017 English language grade boundaries and comparing them to the grade boundaries of 2016. These grade boundaries set out below are the minimum number of marks required for each numerical grade. These grade boundaries change each year depending on how well you guys perform nationally. Exam boards like AQA will lower the grade boundaries for tougher exams in order to allow you to pass. However, if you all as a whole nationally do well, the grade boundaries are likely to be raised. As you can see, both English Language Paper 1 and Paper 2 are worth a total of 80 marks, with an overall mark of 160, meaning 160 is the maximum amount of marks you can achieve. As you can see, both papers have very similar grade boundaries, give or take a couple of marks, and what I mean by that is there is only a difference of 1 or 2 marks between each paper. So you can see a 9 on paper 1 is worth 61 marks and a 9 on paper 2 is 62 marks. Same goes with level 8, 7, 6 and so on and so forth. When looking at the overall marks or total marks, it seems like in order to get a 5, so a 5 which is classified as a strong pass, a top C, a high C, you will need to get just over 50% of the overall marks, and you will need precisely 52% of the overall marks in order to get a 5. When comparing to last year's grade boundaries, you can see that they are indeed very similar. Whereas last year you needed to get 40 to get a C, this year you also need 40, roughly or approximately 40 on each paper. Same goes with an A. Last year you needed 50 marks out of 80 to get an A, and this year you need around 51 to 53 marks to get an A. If you're unsure on what the new numerical grading system means, then check out my previous video where I explain the new grading system. If we now double the 2016 grade boundaries in order to coincide with this year's total marks, you will once again see that the minimum number of marks needed for each numerical grade is very similar to last year's. So, for example, last year you needed 80 marks to get a C, and this year you need roughly about 80 marks to get a C. Last year you needed 90 marks for a B, and this year you need 93 marks for a B, and so on and so forth. So overall, the grade boundaries have shifted very slightly, which is expected as this happens every year. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel before you leave. If you found this video helpful and would like more tutorials, then please press the like button and leave a comment down below. Until next time, goodbye.